Hello and welcome back, and I hope I don't mess this all up and it's still recording from the first episode. Not still recording, still on the first one. So either way, I'll shut my rabbit and continue. Everyone's frozen. And that was a funky eye thing there.
Go!
Sarah, come on! Everyone, this way!
Some familiar characters from the first. Ooh, now that is ugly. Looks a bit like Anima from Final Fantasy X.
Take that!
And their aim is awful. Really bad.
Please, no! Lightning! Help me! Get a hold of yourself! Lightning can't protect you anymore! You have to look after yourself now. Do you hear me? Your sister's dead. She can't help you. Oh, bro!
Ouch. That looked painful.
You want her?
So did that.
Then you're gonna have to go through me!
He really likes skydiving. Or jumping from high objects.
You were in my dream. I saw you.
Save it for later. Can you fight?
If I have to?
You're gonna
If
have
I have to.
one more thing. Don't ever lay down and wait to die!
Yeah! Kick ass instead. Go for the Necton, the little one. It's got a teeny tiny bit of health compared to the big one. I've gotten so used to controlling Noel. Even though you probably don't really need to, but I like to control the melee attacker. I went through almost the entire Final Fantasy XIII controlling, well, when you could control, like controlling lightning. Though at points of this, it's easier to control the Ravager. Why is she holding a sword? It's a bow and arrow. Paradigm shift tutorial. We don't need no stinking tutorial, we know how they work. Which ones have we got? Sentinels and Commandos. Switch to slash and burn. Yep, if you want me, actually I will explain the roles. You have commanders, which are basically the commanders of the battle. They'll attack one enemy, and any of the other attackers, like the Ravager, they'll attack the one the commander's attacking. So it's a good way to build up your stagger gauge. Ravagers are basically your mages, which, as I said, is another good way to build your stagger gauge, because magic staggers them more than normal commando attacks. It's like, well, every time you're hit with a Ravager attack, the speed that the stagger gauge increases. So if you had nothing but Ravagers, the speed would go down really quickly, but when you attack with the commander, it slows the rate that it decreases. So a balance, a good mix between the two works. Wonders. And you got a Sentinel, which is basically defensive. I'll show you. Commando and Sentinel. Abilities, attack. Oh, I'm the Commando. Sentinel basically is your meat shield. You get all the threat to them and have defensive boosts. I think Sentinels also have a straight up defensive boost from just being Sentinels. I'll switch to one so you can see the skills I've got so far, which is Provoke. That's it, nothing special yet. Won't really start getting any really useful abilities until later. Paradigm shift. I've noticed that if you attack, switch to another paradigm really quickly. Most of the time you'll have built up more of your attack gauge than if you'd have waited. It might just be an illusion, and it's not really charged that quickly, but it seems like it. Kill the Nectons. Little Necton. I'm gonna smack you with my baton. Yes, that's actually pretty cool. I just noticed, or you might have just noticed, that her bow and arrow also becomes a sword. A bit like where Lightning has got a gun blade, she's got a bow blade. And Noel's just got a sword inside a sword, which I think also becomes a kind of staff polearm type thing. What is it with this game and all the mutatable weapons? And speaking of weapons, here's something I do not like on this game. When you get a new weapon, I like it to be a new weapon. Have different looks, different characteristics and so on. But the different weapons in this game are all pretty much palette swaps. That's it. I don't know whether like legendary class weapons or some of the unique ones will look different. I haven't got that far in it, but I find it to be really, really lazy just to have a palette swap. Like where Sarah's weapon is like blue, purple and white, you might change it so it's black, green and red, and that would be the only change. Lazy, that's what it is, lazy. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna weep. I'm gonna have a cry. Look at that beach. Monster bodies all over the place.
Hey, Sarah. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Mackie!
Yeah. Gotta go.
Okay.
Gotta go.
All right, everyone, listen up. The meteorite hit over there.
Right.
We're gonna check it out.
Team Yuge, ready to roll. Well, and careful. That area's crawling with monsters.
So stay close. Come on.
Okay. Right. You heard him. Move out.
Yeah, move out. She took a bit of a beating in that. Probably got a few bruised or broken ribs.
She just needs some rest.
Thank goodness. And
Thank
you,
goodness indeed.
whoever you are.
No. No, Christ.
Okay.
And before I forget, it wasn't just me. You should probably thank this little guy, too.
This guy? What the fuck? It's a mug. A Moogle, rather than a mug.
Toy Moogle?
He's supposed to be your lucky charm. Your sister gave him to me.
Wait, you know Lightning?
Mm-hmm. She's the one who told me to come here.
Poor little guy.
Where did you see
Let
him?
me go.
Was it Valhalla?
Yeah, how'd you guess?
I saw it in a dream. I saw my sister. She gave you the Moogle. Then the meteorite came.
And dragged me along with it, I guess.
Do you mean you actually rode here on that meteorite?
Maybe. I don't know. Damned if I can remember. Why don't we go, and check it out.
Okay.
He came on the meteorite. Some people ride boards. Some people
Now
even
I'm not
ride giant
sure.
worms. He rides fucking meteorites.
Lightning is alive. She's in a place called Valhalla. I'd only just met Noel, but I believed him. I believed every word he said. Even though it couldn't possibly be true. It seems like only yesterday. The smile on Lightning's face when she gave her blessing for Snow and me to get married. But I'm the only one who ever remembered that. No one believes. It's just a dream, they say, from when I slept in the crystal. An illusion. They say my sister is gone. That 3 years ago she sacrificed herself to stop the fall of Cocoon. She turned into the crystal pillar that holds Cocoon above the surface of Pulse, and saved both worlds. That's what they say. But even so...
But even so, you can't help thinking, that's not what happened.
Is that all you're going to tell me? Your name? Who are you? What do you do?
I'm a hunter.
I feel like an interrogator. Do you mind me asking?
Shoot.
Well, yes. Props and cookies to anybody who knows who I was talking about when I said Worm Rider.
Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
Curiosity killed the cat. Well, there's plenty more.
So you're a hunter. Is that like your job?
Well, less of a job and more of a way of life. In the era I come from, if you don't learn how to hunt, you don't get to eat.
Are you really from a different time?
Really from a different time? Let's have a quick run around and see if I can talk to people. I know there are a few I can. Don't think you get any items or anything, it's just some interesting stuff.
Oh, hello, Miss Farron. How are the kids? You're worried about them too? Don't worry, the kids in Lebro are safe and sound. They're inside that building by the shore.
Thank goodness.
Sarah, I didn't know you were such a worrywart, but it's understandable. I guess you've been through a lot, huh?
Holler if you see monsters. I'll take care of them.
Yeah, you'll take care of the monsters, I believe that. Not.
The army's got nothing on. Never seen anything like them before. It took them seconds to turn our sentry bots into scrap metal.
I heard a meteorite fell from the sky, and that's when all these monsters appeared.
That's right. Godot and the others went to check out the meteorite. It's right outside town along the mountain path. That way, over towards Cocoon.
If there's a meteorite crash just outside of town, where's the dust cloud? Do you think there'd at least be like dust flying up there or something? But I guess not. That's pretty much everybody to talk to here, apart from this guy here.
Godot and the others left to investigate the meteorite.
Were you and Mackie with him?
Yeah, I think so. He made us stay here because the path is covered in fallen trees. He said it was way too dangerous for us.
Yeah, way too dangerous, but not too dangerous for me. Was that actually telling you how you jump over that? It was. Oh well, come on Noel, let's go and learn about the Mog Clock. I'll skip that tutorial and I'll show you what it does in real time. Basically does this. I've got until that clock runs out to attack the enemy. And if I attack them like that, it goes green and you get a preemptive strike, even if you attack them in front. Slash and burn. Anybody from playing Final Fantasy XIII will know these pulse work soldiers are an annoying thing to fight if you haven't got a Ravager. Because until they're staggered, they've got like crap loads of defense. Rather than the 300 odd damage you do per hit normally, you'll be doing 40. Ooh, an iron bangle. Straight up. That can be useful. More stuff! Must get them! There's data log. Significant persons. Mog. Cutie little thing with a big red nose. And a magic. And the gameplay basics. Live triggers. New stuff. Sorry about doing this, I just fucking hate them. I see them flashing and I'm hating. I stood up into the back of the motorbike and go for a long run. And I think the bangles are health ones. Yeah, HP plus 10%. So that about brings them even. Just about. I haven't got the Crystarium. I'd say Chrysanthemum then. I haven't got the Crystarium. I haven't got the
Wow.
Persona things yet. I've got pretty much nothing. So no customizing yet. But it will come. Noel is staring at Cocoon like he's seeing it for the first time. What to say? My sister is there, not used to seeing Cocoon. What do you mean in the legend? Or you seem a bit shaken. I'll go for what do you mean in the legend?
What do you mean by in the legend?
The legend about Cocoon, and how it was held up in the sky by a crystal pillar. How we all knew that story.
Seems funny to call it a legend. It's only been 3 years.
3 years. 3 years can be a long time. Or at least it can seem like it when you're at the beginning. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Get down here, you bastard, you jumped on me. Grr. Erg. Warcry. A buff attacking the... I'm not sure if that's magic defense or defense or what. We are quite fragile at the moment. Although, from what I can tell, even with quite a bit of grinding, the game is balanced quite well. Then again, so was 13 until you got to Pulse. And then you could find stuff which would just one-shot you. Come on, I'm going to kill the Pulse Work Soldier. Let me know if you want me to keep all the battles in, or skip them. Once I've killed a few of them, pretty much they're all the same after that, so... Be a little bit more work for me, but if you want it, it's what I'll do. Switch to an all-out attack. 15,600 points. Rare drop and item drop plus 200%. And all I got for that is a potion. There's another way that way if you look at the map, but the tide's in and I can't go. Where's the meteorite in the corner? Yeah. No dust cloud though.
What's the deal with rocks falling from the sky?
Mug. That happens way too much. I'm about to click a chest and the monster appears. Usually it makes me attack instead of click the chest, and then I get attacked from the back and I lose my preemptive chance, but what happens, happens. Poor Noel, he keeps taking quite a bit of a beating, doesn't he? 5-star for the win. Let's get it and see what it is this time.
Falcibi behind this?
Ah, the map of New Bodum. And then basically a map tutorial there. And I'll probably go and it'll be... Oh, no. I guess if you look through them, they don't appear on the tutorials. And I'm going to try and get 100% of the maps as well. I think you get a fragment or an achievement for doing it, I'm not sure.
One piece? We're seeing lots of unfriendly critters around that meteorite. Uh-huh. Who's this?
Oh. This is Noel. He helped LeBro and me out of a tight spot.
Is that right?
Hey.
I'm Godot.
Okay, take it easy, big guy. I am not here to make trouble for anyone.
You better not. Anything happens to Sarah and the boss will string your carcass out to dry.
Let's see. This boss sounds like a bully. I'll keep Sarah safe. Who's the boss? I thought you were the boss. I know that if you put I'll keep Sarah safe, goes in a bit of a tizzy. Not LeBro, the guy. Godot. And if you say who's the boss, he backs down a bit like this.
The boss? Who's that?
He ain't here right now.
What?
You can almost see him walking up going, "Why are you pressuring me, man? Why are you pressuring me?" And switch over to Slash and Burn again. I'll be glad we're not going to assign that as my main one. But that's not going to happen for a bit. Ah, staggered. Didn't even realise. And you're out of there.
Cocoon makes a good landmark.
Nope, nope, still no Crystaria. What's that? Glowing orb thing.
Is that a Moogle?
Oh, something to attack. Oh, it's gone. What the hell happened there? Is that glowing, like, orb of whatever it is? That there? You see it directly in front of her? Is that where the monsters are appearing from? Like a rift? I never actually noticed them on my previous runs. Like I say, you learn something new every day, don't you? Stagger. Gotta admit, I like Sarah's weapon more than I like his. Just think it looks better.
What's going on here?
Oh, everything's gone freaky. What's going on?
I see it too.
Oh,
Sure
is that
it's
because
no dream.
I jumped through one of the things? One of those orb portal distortion things. Must be. stupid Moogle popping up. It doesn't actually pop up from the ground, even though it kind of looks like it. It just changes back into its weapon form in a puff of smoke and then jumps up. I think. Kind of hard to tell. Monster, kill it! I missed! I don't believe I missed. In the stream I had quite a bit of trouble hitting the stuff, especially the little ones. I'd preferred Noel's, the large weapon, his right hand one, to look more like a traditional sword. Kind of like Sarah's does in the sword form. Says, I can't remember who it was said, but it'd be quite impractical because it's basically the sword blade and then you've got the sheath of the other sword on top of it.
Yep. I guess news travels fast.
The bro told me how you helped her out. I'm huge. Nice to meet you.
Hey, likewise.
What's with the new style and threads, Sarah? Not exactly a dress up and hit the town kind of occasion.
You want to try them on? They fell from the sky. I don't remember putting them on. You'll want to talk. Yeah, I'm going to choose that one. You'll want to talk.
Huge. You're not really one to talk, you know.
What? These are my regular clothes. Can't help looking fabulous. Okay, I better get going. See you guys later.
Bye.
Not as funny as I was hoping it was going to be, but mildly amusing. Hey, the Phoenix down.
More of them.
Weird. How do these plants grow so fast? I don't get it. There must be pockets of unstable time or something.
More meteorite phenomena.
Oh, you got that right. Oh, look at this stuff. Ever since that rock came down, we've been seeing all kinds of aberrations.
Do you have any idea what's happening?
Not the slightest clue. Some spots seem to have sped forward centuries. But other parts haven't changed at all.
So, these areas are from different timelines. Realities blending together. Like two ages overlapping. That about right?
Right! It's exactly like that.
Where did the Moogle come from? Anyway, after the meteorite hit, different realities shattered, bleeding into ours. Let's ask I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. What he thinks. Where did the Moogle come from? Where are the monsters coming from? Where did the meteorite come from? Or even you can't figure out what's going on. Where did the monsters come from?
Are these creatures from another world as well?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think it's safe to say they're from another world. I mean, you haven't seen anything like them around here, right?
You get different rewards at the end of like these segments. You can get anything from a potion to something better, depending on the replies you have for them. And well, I don't know. Not well. I don't know. Blah 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 blah. Bit of gibberish there. Oh, this doesn't look good. There is like a guide to it, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go completely blind on those things and experiment with them. But we're about at the end of this episode. Probably gone on to 30 odd minutes now, or close enough. I think I'll end this video there, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.